What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel, and today I got a very informative video for you guys. It's on this new meta formation that I used this past weekend, the 4-3-2-1, and I was actually 20-1 at one point with this formation, and I finished off 25-5 Elite 2, but it worked very well. And today I'm going to give you guys the custom tactics and player instructions. So let's get into it, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of gameplay after this, so make sure to stay for that because it's very important. It's arguably more important than the tactics and player instructions itself because you need to see how this formation functions in game and what you should exploit and what you should not do. So here's the tactics. To start off every game, I start off with attacking. It's not attacking, but it's just what I go to when the game starts. Defensive style balanced, width 5, depth 5. Offensive style balanced, width 5, players in box 5. Corners 1 because I go short every time, and free kicks 2. As you see, everything's very balanced here. It doesn't look too crazy, but what's really crazy about it is the instructions that I use, and that's what makes this formation work. So these are where my players play in game. Ben Yedder striker, outside forwards are going to be Mbappe and Neymar. Trent will be in that center mid, almost like a center defensive mid role. Rashford, Firmino to the side of him, and Reece James will be center back, Cancelo out wide, and the defense is as you see. So here's the player instructions. Ben Yedder will be on stay central and stay forward. You have to keep him on stay central and stay forward for your striker in this formation because if you have him on balanced defense or come back on defense, he'll come back and drop into like a left mid role. It's so weird, so you can't do that. You have to keep him on stay forward or stay central because if not, it'll mess up the formation defensively. So he's like that, and my outside forwards will be on get him behind and come back on defense for both of them. And Firmino will be on balanced attack, cover center. Trent, stay back while attacking, cover center. Rashford, balanced attack, cover wing. Why I have him on cover wing is because this 4-3-2-1 on defense defends in a 4-4-2 formation. Ben Yedder and Neymar will be the strikers. Mbappe will drop into like a left mid. Rashford, I have him on cover wing, he'll drop into like a right mid. And Trent and Firmino will be those two center mids holding on defense with Ben Yedder and Neymar right in front. So that's why I have those instructions like that. And the outside back, this right here is key to this formation. This is a very narrow formation. Not very narrow, but it's narrow. This right back here has to be technical. Either your left back or your right back. One of them has to be technical who can go up and come back with a lot of stamina, good dribbling, and decent finishing and shooting. So Cancelo is going to be on balance and overlap, and Mendy will be on stay back while attacking and overlap. If you have a better technical left back, use him as balance and overlap, and the other one is stay back, but one of them has to be on balance to go up and give you that width kind of, relief from pressure. There's too much pressure in the middle. So that's what Cancelo does for me. And this is my attacking tactic here. This is what I use to start every single game. All right, so next I'm going to go to my defensive tactic. Now this is not ultra defensive. This is obviously just a bit more defensive. If I'm playing against a guy who's decent and I want to kind of sit off a bit and not be too aggressive on the attack. So nothing really changes here. Just the width drops down to 4. But the instructions here, I change Firmino to stay back while attacking, so that way I'll have those two center mids kind of holding in there. Rashford will still push up with his balanced attack, but Firmino, put him on stay back. That way you have those two solid center mids staying back to kind of anchor your midfield and stay solid defensively. But that's really the only change with this defensive tactic, just width 4 and your left center mid, who should be a bit more defensive box-to-box kind of guy, on stay back next to your center defensive mid. So that's it for the defensive tactic. Now here's my ultra defensive tactic. When I'm up 1-0 or 2-0 and it's like 80th minute or 75th minute and the guy's good, or even if he's not, and I want to hold the lead, this is what I use. It's going to be balanced, defensive style, width 4, depth 4, offensive style, long ball. I just put it on. Long ball isn't really so effective, but sometimes it is. Your strikers will get in behind, you just chip one in, and then your defense pushes up. But I don't really want to play too much. I don't want to lose the ball because they're probably pressing me when I'm up 1-0 in like the 80th minute. So width will be 5, players in box 4, just so I could have a bit more of like defensive players in the box. If we lose the ball there, we don't want to get countered. Corners 1, free kicks 2. Player instructions, stay central, stay forward for Ben Yedder. Same thing with all the forwards. Firmino will be on stay back while attacking, cover center. Trent, stay back while attacking, cover center. Rashford, same thing, balance, cover wing. I still need some guy to go forward. And the outside backs will both be on stay back. So Cancelo for me will be on stay back. He will not get forward. And that's really it for this ultra defensive. So I want to stay compact and defensively sound while I'm trying to kill the game and come out with the win. Last but not least, we got the ultra attacking tactic here for the 4-3-2-1. I have it on constant pressure, of course, as you should know. If you're trying to get back into the game when you're down 1-0 or 2-0 in the 80th minute, you need to pressure this guy like crazy. You need to take that ball and you need to It's high risk, high reward with constant pressure, to be honest. So here it is. The width is 5, the depth is 8. Is that 8? Yes, that's 8. And offensive style is going to be fast build-up, quick passes is a narrow formation, so you want to have quick passes in between your midfield and your forwards to get up quickly. The width will be 5, players in box will be 7, corners still 1. I still play short regardless if I'm down, and free kicks 2. For the instructions, Ben Yedder, stay central, get him behind, and stay forward. My outside forwards will be on get him behind, and take off, come back on defense, put it on basic defense, basic defense support. Rashford, get forward, cover wing still. Trent, stay back while attacking, cover center. You still need defensive people when you guys are trying to get back into the game. I hope you guys know that. You can't have everybody bombing forward, because when they take the ball, they'll score on you, and you're not really doing any justice for yourself. You're trying to press them like crazy. You got to press them, but you can't press them to the point where you have nobody defensively back. Firmino's on get forward as well. So these outside center mids will be on get forward, because we need more attack, but still have that center mid staying there to defend. Outside backs will be on joint attack and overlap. The left back, or one of them, whichever one who's not as technical, will be on balanced, but still overlap, and one of them on joint attack. For me, it's Cancelo. So pretty much everybody's going to be getting forward except for your center mid and your 2 center backs, and obviously your outside backs will make it back. So this is my ultra attacking when I'm down 1-0 or 2-0, and this is what I do. This is what I resort to when I'm trying to get back into the game. All right, boys, so we're going to hop into some gameplay here, and I'm going to show you guys what is good with this 4-3-2-1 formation and how these tactics work out well for me. All right, so here I am with Firmino. I'm going to find Trent in that center mid role. You need a center mid with great passing to unlock that overlapping fullback, as you see here, Cancelo. And what you're going to be doing all weekend with your overlapping fullback is driving to the byline and making that good decision pass into the middle to find your best option in there. All weekend it's going to be happening. As you see here with Trent, out wide to Dest. Look at that first time ping into the box. What a goal right there. And that's because the overlapping fullback, he's open. He's going to be open all weekend, boys, if you guys use this formation. And again, here we unlock them. You're going to need a super sub for your overlapping fullback, whichever one it is, your left back or right back. You're going to need a sub for them, because they're going to be tired regardless if they have 99 stamina, because they're always going to be getting in behind and having a track back as well. So here I'm getting pressured. I break out the pressure with Mendy a bit there. And to officially break out the pressure, we find our overlapping fullback, Dest here, the super sub outside back that I have. And since he's fresh, he gets past Cuadrado, and we take it on ourselves. As you see there, guys, that outside overlapping fullback is always going to relieve you from any pressure that you guys have. Another thing I want to point out is this gap here that Mbappe just took. In between your opponent's outside back and center back, your right forwards and left forwards are going to be in between there all day. As you see Neymar here with another run, all day, boys. Your right forward and left forward has to be technical, quick, some skills if you do skills, and good finishing. But they're going to be inside those gaps, and you're going to get chances with this formation, no doubt about it. And another thing here, you're going to see I'm being very patient with the ball. This formation is not all about just going, overlapping fullback. You can be patient. As you see, I got this sort of triangle here with Trent, Rashford, and Firmino, the center mids, and I'm waiting for Ben Yedder to check in, possibly Neymar or Mbappe. We find Ben Yedder after a bit of patience, and we get a finish like that because I have Ben Yedder. And only Ben Yedder or like Eusebio can finish like that, but I got him, so unlucky for you guys if you don't have him. No, I'm just playing. So that's what I want to show you guys, and that's what really works with this formation, the overlapping fullback. Try and unlock them. Use a center mid that has great passing and also great defensive skills. But Trent, for me, since he has like 99 long passing, I can always unlock that overlapping fullback Cancelo, because he's always open. No one's marking him. We always have a numerical advantage out there. So that's what's good about this formation. Those right forward and left forwards are getting in those gaps. So play them, feed them the ball, force it in there if you can. You'll get lucky. If not, they'll just get in because of those gaps that your opponent can't switch to a certain player to defend. So boys, let me know how this formation works out for you guys. If you use it this upcoming weekend, or if you tweak it a bit and what works better, let me know. Maybe I'll change it myself. But let me know your results with this formation, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys really prosper from watching this video. You know, this thing really worked well for me. I had an unbelievable weekend, 20-1 after 21 games, and I choked a bit. I wanted to get Elite 1, but we didn't. But let me know, guys, any questions below, anything like that. I'm always here to respond. And thanks for the support, everybody. I really do appreciate it. This channel has been doing well, and I just want to thank you guys for that. So take care, guys.